Hi, I'm Deborah. Welcome to Kitchen Sense and Information. Food tips for you from the food pros. I have 17 years experience in food plants across Canada, making all kinds of foods that you see in your grocery store. And in that time, I've learned a lot about food, how to make it, how to keep it, what to do, what not to do, tricks to make it easier. And that's what I'm going to share with you. The next video is part of a series of videos on how to save money on your grocery bill. The first one, buying in bulk. The second one, foods not to freeze. The third one, you can freeze almost anything. The fourth one, what you need to freeze food. And today's topic is going to be, how long can you store frozen food? There will be a few more videos in this series, so stay tuned. Well, the first thing you got to think about is, how cold is your freezer? Is it cold enough? The Government of Canada recommends that freezers be at minus 18 Celsius or colder. So minus 18 is the warmest temperature you want your freezer to be at. How do you know? Well, you can get yourself a thermometer. This is one example. It's not expensive. You just put it in the freezer and it tells you the temperature. So the Government of Canada has published recommended storage times for different foods in the freezer. They are storage times around quality. They don't have anything to do with food safety, because your food will stay safe in the freezer as long as your freezer stays cold, as long as you don't have hot spots, as long as it doesn't warm up, and as long as the food was safe when it went in, it will stay safe in the freezer. But slowly over time, you can have a quality deterioration, and that's where these recommended storage times come in. So we're going to look at that now. For example, bacon, raw and cooked, the Government of Canada recommends 4 weeks. Yogurt, tomatoes, hot dogs, sausages, and lunch meat, whether the packages are unopened or opened, whether the meats are cooked or not, and fatty fish, and also soft cheeses, about 8 weeks. Semi-firm cheeses and processed cheeses, unsalted butter, veal, ham, eggs. The recommendation for those is around 12 weeks. Cooked dishes, meals, shellfish, and raw chicken pieces, 16 weeks. Lean fish, 26 weeks, whether it's raw or cooked. Pork and lamb, 36 weeks. And then all of these foods, a year is not a problem. Egg substitutes, hard cheese, salted butter, vegetables, beef, and whole chicken. So these recommendations are very short, and they're recommendations for just maintaining the absolute maximum quality. You can keep your foods longer than that in the freezer, but there may be some slight quality deterioration the longer the food stays in the freezer. The other thing that really matters too is how well you wrap the food and how airtight it is, because even in a freezer, you can still get odors. And if your food is not well wrapped, you will get air transfer, and that is going to cause freezer burn. And freezer burn makes the food go extremely unpleasant. Nobody wants to eat food that has freezer burn. I hope you've been finding this information helpful. That's my goal. So if you have any questions, send them to me. My email is below. You can also find more information on my Facebook page, on my blog, and the topic next week is going to be, how do you thaw your food? It will air Monday, Eastern Daylight Time at 10 a.m. And I will be on the channel until 10:30. So if you have comments, questions, you want to talk to me directly, I will be there. Be safe, be well, and subscribe to my channel. There is new content every week. See ya. I forgot about all the magnets on my fridge. You weren't supposed to see that mess.